for our participants to join us. While we're waiting, I would like for you to notice the URL on the front page is a link to the PowerPoint, or the slideshow actually, that I'm going to be showing you today. Or if you prefer, you could scan the QR code right under the Google, right there. It's all a link to the same slideshow. The purpose of this particular meeting is to show you some tricks and tips for your Google Chrome browser. And as I stated before, the QR code and the URL right here are links to this particular presentation, and you are welcome to access it at any time. The first thing you'll need to know is that you need to sign into your Chrome browser. By doing that, you actually sync all of your individual account settings, no matter what device you're on. If you're using your telephone and you open Google Chrome, then you'll be able to access the same settings that you would access on your PC. Also, your bookmarks are available to you. I'll show you how to bookmark later on, and you'll be able to look at the history of your browser anytime you access Chrome on any device. Here's how you sign in. Up here on the top right-hand side of your browser, there's what I like to call the hot dog menu. There's 3 hot dogs, 1, 2, 3. That's the hot dog menu. Click there, and then click on Settings. Once you open up the settings, it looks like this. This is the first part. You will click on Sign In. And yes, you want to sync your data with your personal or your business Gmail account. Once you are signed in, your data will be synced no matter which device you're on, as long as you're signed in. You have some options that are available to you. You can sync everything, which is what I personally do. Your apps, your bookmarks, your extensions, history, your passwords. I have a personal account as well as a business account, and the settings for each are different. You can set your Chrome browser to open a specific page or a set of pages when you open the browser. It's under Sign In. You just click on this little radio button right there, and it'll give you options to open specific pages. You're signed in, I see, and you're Lance B. Thornton at Gmail, and you have your accounts all synced. So the next thing you want to do is on startup, you want to open a specific page or set of pages. Go ahead and click on that. And in another tab, open up your fantasy football, or whatever page you want your browser to open up with. Yours is not controlled by your administrator because we're on a private network. So you can open specific set of pages. You could have your Gmail open. You could have your football page open. You could have the news open. You could have 3 different pages that would automatically open, and all you do is put in the URLs of each page right here, and then you click OK, and it will open every time you open your Chrome browser. Oh, I see Lance changed his start page. Awesome. All right. Now, let's look at a bookmark. You have tabs at the top. Obviously, I have several open. And then you have your Omnibox right here. That's what we call it in the Chrome browser, because you can actually do a search right here in the Omnibox. All you do is just click there and type in whatever it is that you want to search for. But underneath that is what we're looking at right now, is the bookmark bar right here. It's very simple to add a bookmark to your bar. What you do is open up a website that you'd like to bookmark, one that you go to pretty often, or let's say your students are doing a research project, they could actually save their bookmarks on their bookmark bar. You click on the star that's in the Omnibox. Do you see the star, Lance? It's up here in the Omnibox, which is right below your tabs, right there. It's a star. After you click on the star, this box opens on the right-hand side, right here. And I don't know how many you have in yours. I know actually you don't have any. It'll say Bookmarks bar. Just choose Bookmarks bar, click on it, and your site will automatically be added to the section right here. It will automatically be added to that part. And then you'll have a permanent bookmark that opens when you open up your browser. Something really cool that you can do with Chrome is you can search each page. All you need to do is hold down Control F, and a little box at the top will open on the right-hand side. See, there's your hot dog menu right there, and then below here is where your little search box will be. Just type in there a term that you might want to find, like Patriots. Maybe you're looking for some information on the news about the Patriots. So type that in there, and Patriots will be highlighted every time it shows up on that particular web page. I find that particularly helpful for students when they're looking for websites that they can use for their research projects. All right, so that's how you search for a specific term on a specific web page. This is something helpful that you can do, is to rearrange the tabs at the top. You can actually click on a tab and drag it to another spot. Let's say that you have your email open, and you have your football page open, and you have your news open, and then you have this presentation open, and you want this presentation to be way over on the left. Just click on the tab and drag it over there on the left, and it'll be in its new location. You could also make it be in a separate window by clicking on it and dragging it downward. See, this tab right here is a new window. So all you need to do is just click and drag. You can also do something else called pin a tab, and that will allow you to open up the same tabs when you open the browser the next time you go to it. What you do is hold your mouse pointer over the tab and you right click on it. A window will open and you choose Pin Tab. Chrome will remember that the next time you open your browser, and it'll open that particular window. If you accidentally close a tab that you really, really needed, let's say you're doing some research and you just know that the the last couple tabs was something that you needed, click on the hot dog menu and recent tabs, and it will show you a list of what you've recently visited. Here are some things that I recently closed, and there's the history. You just click on it and it'll open again. Very handy if you accidentally close something or if you closed it before you needed something, before you got something you needed off of it. All right, let's make your browser look really cool. This is what everybody gets into doing. Personally, I have photographs, personal photographs on mine, but you could get a theme. You get that under your settings, the hot dog menu again, and it's sign in, and then it's open a specific page, and then it's appearance. Right under appearance is this button that says get themes. Click on get themes, and then another window will open, and you can click on this blue button that says themes and choose the one you'd like. Some of them cost money, but most of them are free. I always get a free one. But if you find something that you really like and you'd like to pay for it, that's up to you. Feel free to do that. So you can spend a few minutes looking at the themes and choosing something really cool. There are lots of things that you can do with Chrome, lots of add-ons to personalize everything. Here's something called Chrome Desktop Remote. It allows you to access your computer from another computer over the internet. You could even use your cell phone as a remote control during presentations, as long as they are paired with one another. Over here, highlight to search. You can highlight some terms and do a search for it right there, rather than going up and doing a Google search for something. These are some of the things that we went over today, some of them that we have not gone over today. Mute noisy tabs. That's one of my favorites. You know how you open up a website and it'll start blasting music at you? Well, you might open another tab, and you won't know which one it is. Let's say you have several tabs open. The one that's making the noise will actually have the speaker icon on it. If you just click on the icon, you can mute it. Another way to stop that from happening to you is to get this add-on called Stop Autoplay. You go to this, Chrome, Settings, Content, and you navigate to the plugins and you choose Click to Play. From here on out, nothing will play until you click to start it, so it doesn't surprise you. Here are some resources you can use. This is Google Tips that I share with my faculty at school on a weekly basis. I send out something new. You're welcome to go to this whenever you feel the need. And this is some information on Google Innovator, Google Certified Innovators for educators. You can go anywhere. Basically, they are having an academy. I went to London. It's a lot of fun and you learn a lot of things. I want to thank you for coming to this particular meeting. Lance, I hope you got some cool ideas that you can use. And do you have any questions? Lance is typing a question. No, he has no questions. Well, thank you very much for coming. I appreciate your time. And if you have nothing else, then I'm going to close the meeting.